Well, hello there. I feel like I say this in every video that I post, but long time no see. I just went back and looked, and the last video that I posted was on Valentine's Day of this year, so February 14th, 2022. Today is December 1st, 2022. So, I don't I don't even know where the past 9 months have gone. I really don't. I feel like I just went to sleep one time and we woke up and Santa Claus is almost coming to town. So it's been a wild ride. I am currently 7 days away from taking my final exam in my last semester of my RN program. We take it a week from today, exactly, on December 8th, which is absolutely terrifying. I'm speaking it into existence that it's going to be okay. I'm trying to get better about that. Some days are easier than others. This is probably going into way too much detail. Anyways, I need about a 72 on my final exam in order to graduate. And I think that just having any kind of threshold that I have to hit adds to my anxiety a lot for whatever reason, because there's 100 questions, they're a point apiece. I think that a 72 is absolutely 100% doable. But I've had our past two exam scores, for whatever reason, have been really rough on me, and I think that has discouraged me quite a bit, and I'm trying to not let that happen, because every other exam that I've taken in the last 2 years has pretty much been perfectly fine. I've never been in a position before, and it's not trying to like toot my own horn or anything. I've never been in a position where I had to really pay attention to what I needed to make on a final exam in order to move forward to the next semester. I've never been a big studier in nursing school. Depending on what the concept is, I have just never been good at it. And it is really hard for me because I feel like I need to be doing all these things and studying all these things. And in the end, studying for me makes me read way too much into the questions. And if you know anything about nursing programs, nursing schools, anything like that, or any kind of NCLEX style question, that is the bane of your existence, because you will miss every single question by reading into the question, which makes zero sense. But I can't even think of an example question off the top of my head, but basically you have to just point blank look at the information that they gave you, and if you for a split second are like, oh well, it could be, or what if, or maybe they have, they're like, no, immediately no. It is what you see is what you get, and reading into that question, you will get it wrong because you'll second guess yourself and you will choose the answer that is maybe the most correct. Sorry, someone just walked behind me. That may be correct, but it's not the most correct. So, not having a very good time. Like I said, it's going to be okay. We'll figure it out. But also I feel like it hasn't hit me yet that I'm so close to my first finish line anyways. Just to think that our graduation is in 15 days. But we take our final exam and are technically finished with school in a week from today, in 7 days. So I could be done with nursing school in 6 or 7 days. And that has not processed yet. I think I've been scared to process it and be excited for it because I've kind of clung on to the possibility that I may not be done. But I'm also someone that I need to learn to be okay with either possibility. It happens very frequently that people fail nursing school at least once semester, at least one clinical rotation, anything. So I know that it's not the end all be all if I have to repeat a semester. It would just push me back by, 5.5 months, which kind of sucks. But that's not going to happen. We are going to do great on this final. I am going to study, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of reading into rationales too deeply. I don't think that makes sense. I am not looking to learn new information. I am looking to review information that I already have somewhere in my brain. I just got to find a way to pull it back out to the surface, because our final exams are cumulative. So everything that we've covered can be on the exam, which includes the topics where I have made high 80s on exams and also low 60s on exams. So I'm hoping that, those two will kind of even themselves out, and somewhere in there end up at least mid 70s. And then I will be able to graduate. And that would be fantastic, especially because I have accepted my first nursing position at a local hospital, and it will be on a progressive care unit. So it is an ICU step down. It has a 1-3, 1-4 ratio. So I am very excited. I think that it'll be good, a good learning opportunity. I think that it is not that unit is not my forever, for sure. The hospital, maybe. The hospital system, possibly. But specific unit, I still would ultimately like to end up in some kind of women's health or pediatrics, or neonates, something along those lines, versus some type of progressive or intensive care. Or I should say adult intensive care. But it's a good foundation. It'll help me build my base and learn lots of new skills, get lots more knowledge in my brain. But starting to think about it kind of makes me spiral a little bit, because then you have the snowball effect of, if I don't graduate, then I obviously don't have that job anymore, because I won't be a nurse. So, yeah. Whatever happened is gonna happen. And some days it's easy to say that, and some days I want to pull my hair out, but we will be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I just got home from lecture, our very last lecture, and I am going to go upstairs, make my bed, find me a snack, and try to just unwind. I have to work tomorrow, but to close out the semester, we really, really have a whole bunch of just different random loose ends that we have to tie up with different assessments and working to get our green lights for our NCLEX and everything like that. So, yeah, let's go upstairs.